Hey you, welcome in the practical part. I'm Angelos Keseris and here I'd like to help you in order to successfully solve all of the positions here. We have totally 50 positions and we can go through them step by step. I hope you really enjoyed the theoretical lessons from International Grandmaster Igor Smirnov, and now it's time for you to test this theoretical knowledge. So, this fantastic course, Attack and Win, didn't come to the end. You have the practical part in order to test your skills. Here we have 4 positions in the first category and we will talk about activity. Activity is very important, and as you can see in the diagram here, the pawn on e4 is very strong, or it looks strong because it limits the activity of our pieces. And now your task is to activate your pieces, to make them more active, to control more squares, to attack something, or to decrease the activity of opponent pieces. Can you find here one good move? Of course, this is a critical position and white have a lot of interesting moves, but what are you going to do? It's white's turn. Here we have the second position. It was one of my games, and let's evaluate the position. The material is equal, I hope you agree with that, and we can see that this b4 pawn is passed pawn. However, it's a little more difficult for white to push it forward because black have very active pieces and white pieces are not ready to push it. Similarly, we can see that we have opposite color bishops, and for that reason black can block easily this pawn. Now white is offering the queen exchange, and I'd like to ask you, are you going to exchange the queens? You will find a more active plan or idea. It's black's turn here. What are you going to do? Here it's white's turn, and white have some pieces here and there. For example, one piece is on h5, another one is on b2, our bishop is blocked, our rook is behind the pawn, and the magic of strong grandmasters is to activate all of his pieces. Don't afraid to sacrifice something in order to activate your pieces. As you can see here, black pieces are not very active as well because knight doesn't have a good process, good squares to go. For example, it cannot go here on c5, and the bishop is hit or strike in his own pawn. And this knight on h5, it's controlling 2 squares. Similarly, the queen can see these squares. Can you find a good idea for white? It's white's turn. Now we have the final position. It's one of my games, my very recent games, and here the idea is to activate all of white pieces again. As you can see, white can create a stronger army against the black enemy king, and we would like to bring the queen on g4. It's white's turn. What are you going to do here? Can you find a nice tactical blow?